Hi, hello. Here we are. So I have found the missing string and I have completed the circle. So the circle is all complete. There are some stress signals in here already. You see, they don't, they are already, you see this one, it was under and this one up. So they are starting to collide the knot. So this is a sign of stress, and actually that's not good for the stability. You see this one is already under this one, so it's not exactly like this. Now it's difficult to, you see this one too, so there are some stress signals already in the fabric. Of course I don't know exactly how could this be solved. Perhaps these ones are too much pulled, or perhaps these ones, aha, you see it here, there's stress already. Yeah, some stress. So right now it's not very serious because they accommodate more or less like this, more or less like this. So actually they are more or less. You see here it accommodates this one like this. But in the next we have to be extremely careful because these things they can start to become more serious. Now in here we are in the very it's we have to take decisions in here. We can add here more strings. We can have this one, we have add this one in here, and we have made these ones from these ones, this one is from this one and this one. So we could add a string, another string in here, in this one, so we could have in here, or we could have in front of what we have already had. So we had here one and we can add another one, because this will take other designs. Each option that we make will do different designs. Or we can not add anything and think to try just a fabric here with half of one knot and half of the other, just to see if this harmonizes and if this grows. So I'm going to try this one. Instead of adding, I'm going to try this one. Let's find it out. Only after we try all, actually we could understand which one works better for the stability of the fabric. And the stability is these tensions that I have told you. So if we work it like this, actually we are perhaps open the distance between this knot and this one and make it stay. You know, we are obliging, so we are making a stabilization to the knots because we pull this one here and we pull this one here. And so because there is this space, you see this space here is big, but this is small. Why? Because it's the tension that I told you. This one is too much up on this one, and there is nothing one can do about it. And here we cannot even pull it in the middle, well, more or less, but it is important. So perhaps this solution is a good solution. We have to see it with all. Unfortunately, we cannot see with only one. Only after the fabric is closed in the entire circle we will see how good this solution is. And the other three solutions, we have to test them all also, and all one by one, and for the entire fabric. So if I am in the good mood, I'm going to show you this way now, then I will undo it and I will do in the other way, and then you can choose what you think it's better. So you see this is very small. It has a very small space. Alright. This means that the fabric is accommodating itself to the real space that it actually has. So do not confuse this is this one and where it is. Aha, it was concealed under, you see. The string was there. Is these four. So let's do it. Working macrame can be fun because of this. I mean, it's not a mathematical formula, or if it is, it has several solutions, and they are probably all good. And that is why I think macrame is very funny, because one type of personality will choose this one, and other types of personality will choose the other ones. Of course, we will try to see if there is one that is actually superior to the others. Right now, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. So that's why I have to try it also. Have to try to see. Aha. You see, there is a tendency to open the space between the two knots. It's very interesting, because theoretically the idea is that this knot will pull this one, and this together, right? But actually, because these ones are too much together, they accommodate a little to the side. Now, perhaps it's this pulling. Aha, perhaps it's this pulling. They pull the knots. Aha. Okay. We have to try to always understand the dynamics of things, and it's not easy. It's not easy to understand. So what I think, you see this knot. Take a good look. This knot is over this one. Take a good look. I'm going to open it. You see, now we see the loop, and before the loop was not seen. Now perhaps these will pull the knot like this and the knot like this, and they gain space. Now that is amazing, right? That is actually very amazing. So I don't know how much time do I have, because I think the battery is going down at any time. So thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next video. If everything closes, you already know what it is, and then I will do it all to the end, and then I will show another video with all already done, and then I will undo it and try the other way. Or if it is really good, I'm not going to undo nothing. If it is if I am very pleased, well, I leave it and we move forward. I don't know. I really don't know, because that's how I work. I work like this. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do next, and that's real. It all depends on the effect, of course. If the effect is very good, there is no need to try others, right? If the effect is not satisfying, then yes, we need to find another way. Well, yes, they are all now seeing and showing. How amazing. So I think this is a very good technique. I think that this is a good option. Let's find it out. And these details are details that we cannot foresee, unless, of course, we have already done the work several times, right? But if we are making it in the first time or second time, we cannot foresee how the knots will accommodate themselves. It's impossible. That's why we have to do it. Here is do, foreseeing. Have to do and then see. Cannot see and calculate by mind before making. That's impossible. There are subtle tensions that we cannot understand. Always, there is always tensions in the work. And tensions are subtle. Sometimes it's just millimeters. 1, 2, 3 millimeters, or 2 millimeters, or 1.5 millimeter. Millimeter, not millimeter. Well, whatever it is. You understand it, right? Not millimeter, not a centimeter, 10 times less of a centimeter. Well, all right. So here we are. So I have, if this is full, 10 minutes and more 5 minutes. Should be enough to close at least this circuit. That would be very much important. Here they are. Very eager to see if this can actually take out the tension, that tension and that crashing of the knots. Very eager to see the final result. If this really works. Of course, you saw it. The knot comes forward, and that gives it the space it needs. So beautiful. This is really beautiful. So actually this is something like a feedback where the work that we are doing now in the front of this one, so we have done this one, but now we are going to do this one, and this one pulls the other one and give it the space it needs to stay well. Now that is so beautiful, right? So impressive. Alright, here, take a good look at this one. I'm going to pull it. Aha, you saw? It pulls, it really pulls, and this one too. And so it's a little thing. Just a little thing, but it's what it needs. There is no need for more. So let's find it out. And from here we have to see what we will do next. How we add more strings, or if we can even make another. This is very good. Another row, another circle with the knots that we have, with the strings that we have to see it, have to think about it, and to test it, of course. So nice. Yeah. It's very impressive. I think that we never expect this, right? We never expect that the second row will affect the first row. But actually, yes, it affects, and a lot, as we are seeing here. When we are working in horizontal rows, I always say that this one, that the knot that, yes, the knot that connects the other two is important to stabilize the other two. But now, so I have already a notion that of this, but now in this circle, because this one actually is in a circle and a small space is of utmost importance. Now I really understand that it is true. So the second row really affects the first row. That is very, very important. And we are in the last one. We are already in the beginning. Oh, so good, so awesome. Let's find it out. Now, moment of truth. Ah, it's not the last one yet. I think it's not the last one. Still have one to go. Alright. Let's find it out. Pulling. Ah, yes, we have this one to go. This is the last one, the real last one. So where we are here. So the real last one. Don't change the. Alright, let's see if this one really pulls the entire fabric in the perfect way. Because this one is crashed already with this one. This one is too slack, right? There is a big slack in that one. These ones are more pulled and this one is not pulled. Funny. But I have to undo that one and pull it. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see. Aha. And yes, it was all really accommodated. Yes. Now this one, have to do this one again, because this one, well, this one was the first to do, right? So I didn't pull it. I don't know why. I don't know why, but this clearly, this is much bigger than this or this one, right? So I'm going to pull it really well. Here we have it. Okay. I think that it is perfect. I think that this is really perfect. The tensions are out. Because we cannot have strings under, so we cannot have to pull it all out, so we can really see. I think that it is alright. Now the question here is that, can we do another? I think we can do another row before adding more, because this will give space, and actually we need space. If we add now, we could add here. Of course, we could add here another and then maintain it, but I'm going to try not to add and make 2 rows straight with only these strings. And take a good look. This one has a circle, right? And this one has a circle with one more finger, and one more finger is 1 finger wide in these 2 parts, right? So we have 1 more finger here, 1 more finger here, but actually 1 here and 1 here. So in the circle, it's a big jump. It's a big jump, and that will give space, an amazing space to the knots. You see it already here in the space. Take a good look. Now we have the space again as this one. And here we don't. Take a good look. We don't have here space because this was too. So here is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to work to this side, to this side, because I have all the strings in this now in this part. I think this is a good way to work the fabric, to give it the space it needs. And then in the other row we will add, or we will go immediately to the basket side. I don't know yet. Perfect. I think it's perfect. This is not so big as this one. I wonder why. I wonder why. There is never a full, complete understanding of these things, you know. Of course, we have to try to understand it the best we can, but we will never reach 100% understanding of these processes. You see it here. This one is the same as this one, but this one closes a lot. Why? I don't know. It's the structure of the fabric, and we cannot control it. Of course, I try and try and try. The more we try to control it, the better, right? But actually, there are things that are impossible to control, at least completely. Let's see how good this one is. This opens again. So 2 open, 1 close, 1 open. Let's see if there is a pattern here or not. This one's already worked. These ones. I hope you are enjoying. Oh, 4 minutes! Unbelievable! How time passes. How time passes is unbelievable. Well, I'm going to leave it like this. That's right. I'm going to leave it like this. So these are all big. I don't know why this is not, but it's the way it is. So, I'm tired. That's right, I'm really tired. Okay, I'm pleased with it. I think it has a good stability. It's beautiful, it's strong. It is strong, it is good. For a basket, it is good. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.